Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. So Congress has voted to silence Rashida Tlaib, the only Palestinian member of Congress. They voted together to basically censor her. And I didn't know who she was until they did that. People need to understand that in the age of internet, your corruption is louder than your compliance. If you're going to do something like unfollow somebody or silence them, all it does is bring an attention to that action, which brings more attention to the person you committed that action against. I don't know why they don't understand that. You would do better letting her speak so that new people won't be interested in who she is. You silencing her puts a red target on that silence for us to now pay attention to. That's why God is so good, man, because he allows people to use their own energy against him in regards to being evil. I keep telling y'all, evil don't protect itself very well. Now, she may end up being the president of the United States. Is everybody going to listen to what she has to say? Probably vote for her. Like, that type of stuff is real. But yeah, man, I just am looking forward to the end of this nonsense that we see going on here. I call for us to pay attention to the video of children begging for their lives in Palestine, Gaza. There were several children who got up today and stood for themselves. Little kids, 9, 10, 11 years old or younger, standing on a podium begging for their lives today. Well, Congress looks to silence their biggest ally in their situation. In Congress, I just understand that all these people are guilty of something. They're guilty of trying to silence those who want to protect those children, if nothing else. And that is exactly how I'm going to view it, or worse. And that's what I want to say here. I don't have any doubt that Ms. Tlaib is going to prevail and her people are going to prevail. I don't know how many people they have to lose in the process of this, unfortunately. But Palestine will prevail because they're on the right side of right, man. And we're seeing their hearts. We're seeing the goodness in the people. We're seeing the strength and the faith that they're applying to God. We see that their children are good, sweet children who don't deserve to die. We don't get anybody, no one gets to paint out who they are to us anymore because we're paying attention to them and we're seeing what they're going through and how they're handling it. And then we see who's doing what to them. We realize that those same people have been painting pictures of others for a long time and silencing people who would dare oppose those paintings. And so they're showing us who they are too. And so you don't get to tell me, hey, they're Islamist extremists. No. You're Zionist extremists. And now I'm paying attention to that because of all of this. I get to go back and look at everything you've ever told me and see it through that lens. And so that's really what it is, man. They're not protecting themselves very well, just like all demons don't. They just leave themselves to be vulnerable, let their arrogance do the talking for them. And so we see it. And look, Congress, man, Congress, the U.S., I don't know what wisdom you have behind silencing this woman, what you're trying to protect against, but you had better let us know. It is time to start telling people why you do things that you do. If there's a greater wisdom behind it that we can't see based on the lack of context, now is the time to start educating people. Because I'm telling you, what you are trying to protect against is going to come down. It's coming down because the people aren't going to support it, and we're going to do everything we can to see it fail, whether we need it to stay together or not. And that's something that is very important in this situation. Now is the time to start educating people on the various Jenga games that you're playing, America. If we don't support Israel, this could trickle down to 1 million of us dying. You better let us know that. You better let us know that we need the water or the whatever it is that you drive the pipeline in order to keep ourselves safe, because that's the only thing that's going to keep us off your backside, basically, is to try to appeal to the need for us to keep our safety going, for which I don't even know if that's going to work. As a human being, as a personal, that's not going to work. Because I'm ready to die to save all those kids, so that's not going to help you in my eyes. But there are a lot of selfish, self-centered, me-only type of people in this country who that may be your only shot here, is educating them on what it is you're trying to keep going by being friends with these evil individuals and that evil nation over there. because obviously they're that's the worst of the worst today. Because not only are they doing bad, but they want us all to know it. So if that's who you want to align with, it's time to start telling us why that is. It really is. It's time to start educating the people on the stuff you don't want us to know. So that's what I have to say to my country, man. That's what I say to Britain too. That's what I'm saying to all of y'all, man. Y'all better start peeling back some of the layers of your understanding. If there's context to know, like, okay, if we don't have this together, then we can't go forward. If we don't have this together, then obviously we're going to lose that. And if we lose that, it's going to cut off our food supply. Like, that's the type of stuff we need to know right now. We need to know that. We got the SpaceX program, whatever, it's type of super smart stuff. And if we can't fund that, then it's going to lead to us not being able to protect the ozone layer. You better come up with something that makes sense that we're sitting here watching these kids die, man. Because it's not going to stop. The word is spreading now. The word is spreading. And these guys over there in Israel are unapologetic in their evil, and they bombing other people now. They're not just bombing Gaza. They going and bombing Lebanon now. They trying to drag Lebanon into this war. Maybe that's us trying to drag them. I don't know how that works. But the point is, it's about to get uglier. This ain't going away. People are growing more and more passionate about it. We are seeing live kids tell us they need our help. We're seeing dead kids every day. Every couple of hours, we see new ones. It's not getting better for you, America, Great Britain. It's not getting better for you, allies, Europe, whoever's cool with this nonsense. It's not getting better for you. It's time to start backing away from Israel for real, man. It's time. The world is changing around what it is that they're doing. Humanitarian efforts are going to start increasing. People are going to start becoming more humane, not less. And as that becomes more of a priority than some of the stuff we were thinking about 3 months ago, you're going to start seeing how the world around you and what you're governing changes. World leaders, some of the stuff that y'all was counting on money going in certain directions, you're going to have to change your projection or what it is you're looking at, because we ain't sending that money there. It's going to be a lot of people don't pay their taxes this year in this country. A lot. Is that the misdirection plan? Did y'all want people not to pay their taxes so you would, like, I don't know what people are up to. I don't know what the bigger plans, how many different steps these different plans have. I'm a creative, so I can fathom all kinds of weird stuff. But at the end of the day, they better tell us something, man. Y'all better let us know what's going on. Because if you continue to think that we're just going to sit here and act like it's the dystopian nightmare that we can all just go along with, you're going to find out that this ain't going to go away. This is not going away. Y'all can sit up here and act like it ain't happening. We still going to be getting more and more frustrated at you ignoring us. And then Biden, he already should know he out of there. He should already know that he will not be president. I don't care if it's me running against him. I'm going to win. I'm telling you right now, that's how bad that is for you, Biden, President. That's how bad it is. And as far as everybody else, you know, if you're in Congress, stuff like that, we're seeing how you treating this lady. We voting each and every one of y'all out. Every person that doesn't want to protect children, that's going to be the bullet point for getting you back into whatever office you're trying to get into. That's going to be the number one topic in the world, is how are we being more humane toward one another. That's what you guys have coerced us into by being this way. That's going to be what you sells the most. That's what it's going to be about. Y'all want to say all lives matter? No, now we here. Now we here. Show us. Show us that's what you really meant. Or was it just your lives matter and your billionaire games and the people that you consider people matter? However that criteria goes. You better figure it out. Because I'm telling you right now, people like myself, we ain't going to be quiet. We're not going to slow down. We're going to continue to raise our kids to have more care for these type of things. So that's not going to slow down. We're going to see our kids in these kids as more people start to see what footage has been out there for the last month. But you think that footage is going away? You think people didn't save that stuff in their phones to show the people who haven't seen it yet? It's coming. And as far as I could tell, the people who've done this, You guys will be lucky to go to jail. And the way the public opinion's going right now, you deserve a lot worse than that. While y'all trying to figure out, well, what's the best way to go about this? People gonna want you. They gonna want you. However that goes in your mind, you better know it. And that's where we're at here. In the video I saw today with those children begging for their lives, that was enough for me to say, hey, man, forget my own little brain. I got one brain here. I'm talking about when other people see that, people who have children, because I don't even have kids. But for people who see that, I know what that's going to do to their psychology. I can already see how that's going to make them feel. And there's going to be a reaction to that. Once that footage spreads, y'all better give us some context. Y'all better start telling us what it is we need to know that you didn't want us to know in order to keep us off y'all backsides. I'm telling you, it's going to get a lot more crazy around here as far as people standing up for what they believe in, protesting various different things, and it can manifest some other stuff from there if y'all don't react to it the right way. And that ain't just in this country, that's everywhere. You think the people gonna stop coming? You know, you're not gonna be able to immobilize some type of we are the world to make us believe that y'all care. That's not gonna work. We're gonna want to see some substantial change. We're gonna want to see some people removed from their seats who are in power right now, who allowed all this to happen. And y'all ruined it with the celebrities. That's the problem. You let your celebrities be silent. You kept them quiet. So now you can't use them because we've seen them be exposed as people who didn't give a damn about what happened to those kids. So whatever they gonna do, whatever you're gonna use them to do ain't gonna hit the way it would have. Because we already see them for who they not, by way of what it is that you forced them not to say. So like I told y'all in a video that I made about 4 or 5 therapy sessions ago, maybe even more than that, the world these people were controlling, it's changed on them now. What it takes to keep their power, they're gonna have to find more of it. And as far as them swaying public opinion back in their favor, that's never coming again. That's never coming again. Israel will never be what it was, man. Never again. Their flag is synonymous with these actions. Their land is synonymous with it being taken from somewhere else. The way that they want us to see Palestine, it is all Palestine. Israel is not Israel at all. That is somebody else's land. The Gaza Strip and all that, that's all Palestine. Y'all took it from these people. We know it. There ain't nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you could change about that. There ain't enough celebrities you could put in front of us to dance a good jig or none of that. Ain't nothing you can do to make us see you the way that we saw you 4 weeks ago. Nothing. And as you continue to do what it is that you're doing and use the people you're using to do your bidding, to try to make public opinion sway in your favor, it's having the reverse effect. Very much reverse effect. And know this, there are other evils out there. As I've also said in other therapy sessions, there are other evils out there who are looking forward to you falling so they can slip right in and do their bidding. We all need to look out for that too. So I don't know how we can let Israel be this powerful, nor do I understand how we allowed them to get this horrible. Two things that I don't understand. But America, you are responsible for them. You're responsible for them. Great Britain, you are responsible for them. And it's time that people start saying that. Now, how they acting, that's your dog. That's your dog. You letting them bite people. Those are division of your people. And you letting it get out of control, and it's messing with your power structure. And you can stand behind them like it's all good, like we're all going to sit here and act like it's fine, but we're looking at you exactly this way. This is what you let happen. Crazy is crazy, but who in the hell is responsible for that crazy? UN? You let this get that bad. You should have enacted your sanctions on their war crimes 3 weeks ago. And now we're here looking at you like you are ineffective completely. And we're going to want most of y'all out of there soon. You let it happen. BDF 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.